G'day, my name's Roger. I live here in LA, South Australia. I own and operate my own mobile dog grooming business, and I actually started this business from scratch around 10 years ago. I started the business after seeing my local vet at the time who was doing our yearly vaccination, and I was grooming my dogs. And he was sort of looking at my dogs and going, oh, who's grooming your dogs? And I said, well, this guy. He sort of looked and he says, oh, it's pretty neat kind of thing, nice looking, they look really good. And I thought he was actually having a bit of a laugh kind of thing. It probably, but I should know better. He was the vet. He's actually a good vet. And I said, oh no, I said, it's me, I'm the one grooming my dogs now. I can't get anyone to groom my dogs, and a lot of the groomers that I did contact or reach out to, they don't service my area where I live at the time. So I picked up a pair of clippers and some scissors and stuff like that and started grooming my dogs myself. And he goes, well, maybe you should actually look at doing this as a business. And I thought, well, thank you. Thanks for the words of advice, but pass, mate. No, not yet. And so a bit of time passed and all the rest of it. My hours at my security work at the time was starting to wind back a bit. It was becoming minimal hours. And I just thought, well, maybe I'll just have to give this a crack. Maybe it's the time to do it. So I bought the bath, a big hydro bath and that sort of stuff. I travelled interstate to pick it up, and they actually met me, I think 2 or 3 hours out of Sydney. And we met up at a township, and he had the bath on board in his van, and we moved it over to my van at the time. And it was great. They were just happy to get out of the city and go for a drive, and they stayed, I think, in the town where we met. It was a bit risky, but hey, it worked. They were lovely people, very supportive too, with building up a business from scratch. And I've lost their number now. So 10 years ago. So anyway, so now I'm looking at starting a charity from scratch, my Cans for Paws. And this is going to be a non-for-profit charity. I want to actually get it to a point where this charity will hopefully save some dogs' lives. And I just want to get the word out there as such on YouTube. I've never shot a video before. This is pretty much first time kind of thing. Bit nerving, but hey, we got to start somewhere, right? It's just like dog grooming. You got to start somewhere. Well, same with this now, with this charity. You got to start somewhere, and now's the time to start. I feel in myself that I want to commit to it. I want to get things going. I've got a great support network as such around me, which is phenomenal. A beautiful girlfriend who wants to help and all the rest of it and support. So let's do this, right? And let's get on with it. So I guess why it's all come about. So after many conversations over the years, through my client base as such, quite often I guess vet bills come into play, talked about and all the rest of it. And I do see, sadly enough, some people do struggle. They get hit with a sudden illness with their pet, and they've got to take it to the vet, and it's not planned for. They don't want this, but it happens. It's life, they're pets, they're animals. We get sick, they get sick kind of thing, and when they get sick, they just don't let us know. They can show us, I guess, that they're sick, but you have to get your dog to the vet and get it diagnosed, and see what can be done, and get the dog better and back home kind of thing. And it can be a shock to some people, and I think starting a charity as such to help these people out, with their vet costs and stuff like that is a win-win. And that's why I look at the whole can recycling program as such here in South Australia. On a drink can and that sort of thing, you get a 10 cents refund. So I'm not asking for money as such from my clients. I'm not asking money from people or anything like that. I just ask for some cans. Cans will help. Cans will help Paws. That's it. Cans for Paws. So that's how it all sort of come about. I love going for, I guess, an evening stroll as such, and I've seen cans sitting in the park and stuff like that, and I'm not doing nothing, so might as well grab them and recycle them and put the 10 cents to some good. So I think currently now, after the last, I guess, few weeks, I think we've got a total up about $86 or something like that so far from the can deposits. Oh, excuse me, there's bloody ants crawling on my leg. Yeah, so 86 bucks so far, and I've got a heap more now to take down to recycling and stuff like that. So 86 cans, you know, do the math, it's about 860 cans so far collected. I've had maybe I think for, I guess, 30 bucks worth of that to from clients as well. From they're just giving me the can straight up, you know, no questions asked. They said just do it, get on with it, build it. It's like, all right, cool, thank you, man. Like, what more can you say? You know, like the clients are, you know, helping me out already. So yeah, cheers. Anyway, so yeah, so we hopefully get this thing up and rolling pretty soon. I've got a meeting with an accountant coming up. He's going to obviously look at the vision as such and all that sort of stuff, the mission, and get some thoughts from him as well. He's the one that's probably going to have to do the whole application process, because we have to have like a governance sort of thing. I mean, anyone that started a charity would probably realise, you know, what's actually involved. It's not a simple sort of thing, you know, there's actually quite a bit to do, and it's a good thing too. It shows, you know, that the charity is there to do the right thing, and that's what it's all about. So hopefully after I catch up with him, I think we're catching up with him on Wednesday, that he'll see the plan that we've got in play, and yeah, he gets on board as well and says, you know what, this, yeah, you have to do this. So hopefully he does. So yeah, fingers crossed there. I've already spoken, I guess, to the charity commission. I'm not sure what it's actually called off the top of my head. I think it's the ACNC, and run the idea through them as such. And yeah, they've seemed very, you know, like it's a good cause, and what I'm trying to achieve. So hopefully you guys, yeah, out there in YouTube world, will give me some support, maybe some comments and stuff like that. As I said, this is the first time actually shooting a video from scratch, and yeah, hopefully future videos to come. I want to show some great ideas of what I've got in my mind already, and some already on paper as such, of yeah, what we actually want to achieve. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you're still here. Hopefully I haven't rambled on too much, but you know, when you get excited about something like this, yeah, you want to get going, sort of thing. So yeah, cheers again. Thank you. Remember, you know, cans for paws. Yeah, it should be a good thing. And yeah, look forward to our next video with some updates and stuff like that. And hopefully you will subscribe to this channel as well. It's all starting from scratch, so all the support we get, all the better. Cheers.